Hello there, this is Jamie the D,
And this is Mighty Biscuit.
and we're back with Wipeout, where we have the first difficult track and the Qirex.
And I can't wait for your horrible failure, Jamie.
Well, to be fair, the Qirex can be best described with the Douglas Adams quote.
Okay?
Looks like a fish, swims like a fish, steers like a cow.
So, it's like your mom.
It's even more stubborn somehow.
That's surprising.
Yeah. Basically, it's got the worst handling. It's got the best top speed, but it's got the worst acceleration, the worst handling, and the second highest mass. So as
These are more things that describe your mother. There we go. Killed the commentary. All right.
Yeah. Well, why don't we talk about the pilot? Because the pilot is a twin sister to a pilot on another team. And another justification for why I'm hitting the walls so goddamn much.
She's a horrible bitch.
Ariane Tetsuo is indeed a horrible bitch, because Qirex is a horrible team. They were created by a guy called Holst McQueen, who decided that profit, not the more utopian side of, hey, anti-gravity cars.
Let's fly some anti-gravity car, guys. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so instead of that, he went money, money, dollar bill. And this caused a horrible argument in the original company, which led to him and the person who eventually formed Oricom, Delia Flaubert, to both get kicked out of the company. A couple of years later, they both formed their own companies, and now they can have bitch fits in each other with the resources of entire corporations. What do you think of that plan, Biscuit?
Sounds like entirely ancillary and pointless to a game where you fly in anti-gravity cars.
Well, the backstory is actually kind of rich in this game. But let's talk about the track, Terramax. It's got quite a few sharp corners, and those jumps are actually a bitch in the single race. We're actually going to see why later on. Also, this tunnel, is this where I pinball? Yes, this is where I pinball. If you pinball in that tunnel, there is fuck all you can do.
You are done. Capital F fucked.
Yes. But luckily, Venom is the easiest difficulty, and it's hella forgiving. If you guessed we're not going to get a good time on this, you'd be right.
No, really? I couldn't tell. I thought you were doing just fine, Jamie, despite bouncing on every wall ever.
Yeah. Also bouncing on every floor, because pitching up is a bad idea on this track for some reason.
Well, you still got on the scoreboard.
Yeah, pretty good time too. This is mainly because scores on original games suck.
Yeah, of course, but it's a consolation prize.
Yeah. So here we go for the race, where we're going to get dicked over. We're still gonna win.
Yeah, you wouldn't show us the video where you lose.
Oh, I really would. Trust me, when we get to later tracks, there will be failures.
I can't wait, Jamie. I can't wait.
I know you can't, Biscuit. But yeah, the Qirex is great in the long run. Over the entire race, so long as you don't fuck up too many times, you're fine. But that's the difficulty.
Yeah, I can see the problem here with you, Jamie.
It's not just for me, because even on Venom, the AI is pretty goddamn vicious. They will try and block you getting to boost pads. They do target each other, but not nearly as much as they target you.
It's like an anti-gravity pogo stick.
Yeah. And because of the higher mass, when we hit walls, we lose more speed. We also jump further.
That can't be good.
On certain tracks, definitely not. And yeah, see that little shit?
Did you just nearly hit that?
Actually, I clipped right through it.
Oh.
And we'll be seeing more of that ship later, because that's the rescue ship.
For when you inevitably fuck up and die?
Well, there's no dying in this game. That's for next game. But see these big-ass jumps? What do you think happens when you either go off the sides or fall into the big fucking pit?
Well, clearly nothing good happens.
No, I'm gonna leave the exact thing as a surprise, but suffice to say, this is the first difficult track. We're halfway through, thankfully. But, goddamn, these tight corners. No, only one blind corner. But 90-degree corners and a Qirex, not a good mix. Even with the FISAR, you're gonna be using the air brakes. Because otherwise, you're just gonna lose. And see that?
Is that just a red shell?
The missile is basically a red shell, yeah. But the more important thing, that guy was hit, and he was still trying to cock block us.
Vindictive motherfucker, ain't he?
That's your average AI in this game. And this is one of the many reasons why people they love Wipeout. Because it's a technical racing game. And, dear God, the AI is actually a massive douche. So, there we go. That wasn't a bad jump. Pitch control,
You still bounced like a rubber ball.
yeah, but I didn't lose as much speed. You're going to bounce.
Hell, you're bouncing on flat terrain.
Ah, here we go. So, a double turbo leads to a fuck up, and
There goes your first place, doesn't it? Nope.
no. But that was, what, 3 seconds? 4 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you go off the top of the track, it's anything up to 8 seconds. That is a very real danger in the second speed class of the game. So we'll see you next time for a track where pitch control is important. Take care.
Bye-bye.